It's a growing problem among our nation's children, food allergies. 3 million American kids have food allergies today, and that number seems to be on the rise. When exposed to common ingredients like peanuts or wheat, these allergic kids can suffer reactions ranging from rashes, vomiting, and potentially deadly anaphylaxis.
The question has been raised as to whether food allergies have actually increased in recent years in children, and the answer is yes, definitely. The theory is called the hygiene hypothesis, that children are now brought up in very clean environments, they get immunized to many germs, they get antibiotics, and as a result the body's immune system directs its energy in another direction, in the allergic direction. Another theory states that children are being withheld from many foods early in life, and as a result they develop allergies to those foods.
For kids, food allergies can be difficult to manage. Children with food allergies need to learn how to read packaging labels and understand what ingredients they can and can't eat. Without creative alternatives to kids' favorite foods, kids with food allergies can end up feeling left out. Ann Ginsberg understands these challenges firsthand. Her daughter Madeline is allergic to dairy, soy, eggs, tree nuts, peanuts, fish, and all seeds. And while Ann keeps a watchful eye over what Madeline eats at home, she worries that her daughter could accidentally ingest something at school or at a friend's house.
It is a constant worry when Madeline is not in my care, especially when she's eating outside of the house and I'm not there to check food labels and ingredients for her. But as she gets older, she is learning to be more comfortable doing this herself.
There are 8 foods that are the most common allergens. They are cow's milk, eggs, peanuts, tree nuts like walnuts or almonds, fish, shellfish, wheat, and soy. And as you can see, these are common foods that are difficult to avoid, but steering clear of them is possible. Ann and Madeline have worked out a plan to keep Madeline safe.
Whenever Madeline eats at a friend's house, I always send her own food. So if it's a play date after school, I send a snack in her backpack so that she can eat it after school at a friend's house. If she's eating a meal at a friend's house, I always bring the food over to the other house. And in both cases, I always tell the other parent that Madeline has multiple food allergies and she has her own food to eat.
Science has yet to find a cure for food allergies, though researchers are breaking new ground. In the meantime, kids and adults with food allergies need to be vigilant about reading ingredients and always keeping their medications with them.
I advise parents to establish a partnership with their child, themselves, and their doctor to ensure that their child has a normal life and knows how to avoid accidental exposures to those foods to which they're allergic. I also strongly recommend that they teach their children how to recognize signs of an allergic reaction and, in the case of older children, how to treat those reactions once they do occur.
FoodAllergyKidSpot.com is a website specifically designed for children with food allergies. This colorful, interactive site teaches kids about food allergens and empowers them to feel more in control of their own health and safety. FoodAllergyKidSpot.com features food-themed video games that help children learn what is safe to eat and what isn't, stories about kids with food allergies, and mouth-watering allergen-free recipes.
The mission of Food Allergy Kid Spot is to educate, entertain, and empower kids with food allergies as well as their parents and siblings. It's really to teach these kids how to manage their food allergies in their daily lives. Our goal also is to make sure that these kids don't feel so isolated and alone and that they know there is a community of other kids that have food allergies.
FoodAllergyKidSpot.com was founded by Ann Ginsberg and her friend Leslie Perlmutter. When Ann learned her daughter had food allergies, she found an abundance of information online, but none of it was specifically geared toward children. Ann enlisted Leslie, and together they created a website even kids without food allergies can't resist.
Some of the most popular features of the website are probably number 1, the video games, because they are so highly interactive and they're just fun for the kids to play. And Dr. Ask is also very popular with his crazy hair and his mad scientist persona and his informative videos that are also fun to watch. And lastly, I'd say the blogs are very popular with the kids and the parents because the everyday situations they talk about and the way the kids deal with them makes the children feel not so alone.
There's no better way to protect children with food allergies than to teach them what they can and can't eat. FoodAllergyKidSpot.com has all the information kids need to stay safe.
The FoodAllergyKidSpot.com is an excellent idea for children with food allergies. Not only does it allow them to learn about food allergies in a fun and interactive way, but it empowers them. It lets them know that they are normal, that food allergy is not a stigma, and that this is something they can live with and have fun just like all other children.
Going forward, the future of Food Allergy Kid SPoT is going to incorporate a lot more highly interactive material, a lot more games and activities that the kids can play because that's what they love doing. We're going to have Dr. Ass do a character education video that we can distribute to schools and camps. And we are hoping to have a social networking component that is appropriate for children.
For more information about food allergies, visit us online.